Now, I almost forgot to mention, but I really should have mentioned it at the outset, that this cue of what good hitters do, well, they tilt over, hang over, down back, they just turn. This actually didn't initially come from me. It came from a guy, a pretty smart guy, who later went to Texas A&M physics major. Wasn't big enough. I worked mainly with him on pitching stuff. He just wasn't quite big enough, didn't quite throw as hard as he needed to play college. Very smart guy. I worked with him hitting and throwing stuff. And so we were doing some hitting one time, and of course I'm trying to do relatively simple acts of, good body posture and good turning. So he's thinking out loud. At some point he kind of says something along the lines of, he says, let me get this straight. Are you saying that good hitters just tilt over and hold on to the damn bat and just start turning and the bat's going to fly around? Is that what you're saying? And I said, well, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, actually. As a matter of fact, that's a pretty damn good way of describing it. Because good things happen when that occurs, when you have those conditions of good body posture, and that entails a certain geometry of arms and body parts, not just the tilt of the spine. Numerous aspects of what I refer to now as good bat and body alignment through the swing. But certainly the tilt's part of it. But he was certainly, having trouble thinking about this, and the reason why, he was saying it can't be that simple. Well, the reason why he's thinking this, because you never really heard of that. Most people are, talking about creating downward swings, A to C bat path, and, all kinds of things that people take the knob directly to the ball, so, stay inside the ball. What does that mean exactly? I'm inside now. Is that it? Is that what it should look like? There's all kinds of things that people talk about. And I'm coming in and saying, hey, here's what you need to do. You need to really work at create very good body posture, very good stability of that posture, and really work at turning. And, interestingly enough, he became more understanding of that when, he told me later, he goes, I was out practicing this and I'd never hit any balls, whatever place he was working. He said, never hit any balls the distance he was hitting them that day. And he said, that's really what I was trying to do. And he was getting better at doing it. I was watching, so I kind of understood, what he thought he was doing. I think he was doing a pretty good job of actually creating better body posture and better turning and linking the arms and bat to that rotation. But he told me, he said, I'd never hit any balls really that far. And, at that point, he said something along the lines of, I was thinking about speed, and, he's telling me, he said, I was thinking about you, and he goes, man, at that point, I started thinking, you're not as dumb as I thought you were. And so, that's another phrase that I've used many times, either on me or on somebody else. But the guy was, very, very smart and very, very willing to kind of understand stuff. But I just wanted to mention that phrase actually came from a young player that I worked with, and I thought it was a damn good one, and I've used it ever since.